Hello, my friends. Welcome to a space built for real talk about men's health, confidence, and connection. Around here, we speak plainly, we respect privacy, and we keep compassion at the center. Today, we're going to have one of those honest, slightly blush-worthy conversations that most men only whisper about or search for at 2 a.m. The goal is simple: turn uncertainty into clarity and turn worry into wisdom, so your body, your confidence, and your relationships all feel stronger. Many men carry this quiet question: is it safe to swallow vaginal fluids during oral intimacy? And right behind that are the very human follow-ups. What about taste? What about smell? Is it normal? Is it healthy? These aren't trivial curiosities. They shape how relaxed you feel, how close you two become, and whether intimacy feels joyful or awkward. Most of the confusion comes from myths. So today you'll get the full picture: biological facts, practical safety, and emotional guidance, so you and your partner can enjoy intimacy without fear or shame and with deeper trust. Before we dive in, say hello in the comments and tell us where you're watching from. This community spans the globe, and it's powerful to see men learning and supporting each other at every age. And while you're here, tap like and subscribe so you never miss new episodes on men's vitality, intimacy wisdom, and everyday habits that rebuild confidence. Here's the first foundation. Vaginal fluids are not dirty, toxic, or something to be embarrassed about. In healthy couples, they are generally safe. They exist for a purpose: to protect delicate tissue, defend against harmful microbes, and make intimacy smoother and more pleasurable. If you've ever worried that natural moisture means something is wrong, remember, this is the body's smart design at work. Fear fades when you understand function, and open conversation replaces awkwardness with connection. Private worries are common. What if it isn't safe? What if the taste seems unusual? What if this means there's a problem? The truth is, variation is normal, safety is achievable, and communication is the bridge. Once you learn what's typical, what deserves attention, and how to talk about it gently and respectfully, you'll see how fast shame dissolves and how quickly closeness grows. Across ages and stages, men rediscovering intimacy after a breakup, men finding love again in their 60s and 70s, long-term partners rekindling spark, the same pattern shows up. When men understand how vaginal fluids actually work, what's within the healthy range, what needs care, and how to respond with kindness, confidence returns and intimacy deepens. So let's break it down step by step with 5 common mistakes and the better choices that strengthen safety and trust. Mistake number 5: thinking vaginal fluids are just moisture. They're far more. Vaginal lubrication is a coordinated system. Bartholin's glands release a silky fluid that reduces friction and protects sensitive tissue. Skene's glands near the urethra contribute additional lubrication, and, in some women, fluid released with strong arousal. The cervix contributes its own mucus, which changes across life stages and can support protection and comfort. None of this is random. It's the body preparing for comfortable, safer intimacy. Seeing lubrication as an afterthought is like ignoring a built-in safety feature. Respecting it means you slow down, warm up properly, and let the body do what it's designed to do. Mistake number 4: assuming taste or smell automatically signals a problem. Natural variation is expected. Hydration, diet, stress levels, sleep, hormones, and medications can all shift taste and scent. Well-hydrated days often bring a lighter, fresher profile. Certain foods, like garlic or coffee, can lend a stronger note. Around ovulation, fluids may be more abundant and neutral. Near menstruation, a subtle metallic hint can appear. After menopause, there may be less natural lubrication with a slightly tangier acidity. None of these patterns is bad. They're individualized signatures. What deserves attention is a sudden, unpleasant change that comes with itching, burning, pelvic discomfort, or unusual discharge. Those signs often point to a simple imbalance that can be addressed with basic care and, when needed, medical treatment. The key is observation without panic and conversation without blame. Mistake number 3, forgetting that health status matters. Vaginal fluids are mostly water, amino acids, enzymes, glucose, and protective lactic acid. They support a healthy environment, but like semen or blood, they can carry infections. Conditions such as chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, or HIV change the risk landscape. The mistake is assuming always safe, regardless of context. The wiser approach is understanding that safety depends on both partners' health. That's why clarity around testing, recent results, and any symptoms is not unromantic. It's a cornerstone of mutual care. Mistake number 2, avoiding the testing conversation. Many men hesitate to ask, "Have you been tested recently? Should we go together?" because they fear it might break the mood. In reality, facing the question early builds peace of mind later. Consider this scenario. A man worries after oral intimacy with a new partner because his gums bled a little. The overall risk from oral contact is low but not zero, especially with open sores, active infections, or bleeding. When both partners choose to get tested, 2 things happen. They get answers, and the act of being transparent lays the groundwork for trust. Far from killing romance, clarity turns down anxiety and turns up connection. Mistake number 1, responding with shame instead of acceptance. This is the one that quietly damages intimacy the most. If taste or scent feels stronger one day, and a man recoils, jokes, or criticizes, the nervous system on the other side hears, "I'm not safe, I'm not accepted." Arousal drops, tension rises, and intimacy shuts down. The better response is kindness. Suggest a shared shower, make hydration a mutual habit, adjust timing, or slow down and warm up more. Treat any change as a team puzzle, not a personal fault. Acceptance is quietly magnetic. When a woman feels fully accepted, her body relaxes, her trust expands, and desire naturally deepens for both of you. Now, practical steps to make intimacy both safe and deeply rewarding. Talk openly. Normalize calm check-ins about taste, scent, timing, and comfort. Curiosity beats criticism every time. Test together. Make STI screening a twice-yearly ritual, and sooner if either partner has new risk factors. It's not a burden, it's a relationship tune-up. Care for hygiene. Gentle showers, breathable fabrics, avoiding harsh soaps, and staying well hydrated support natural balance. So does steady sleep, lower stress, and a nutrient-dense diet. Stay compassionate. If something shifts, respond with teamwork. What would help you feel more comfortable tonight? Is a powerful question. Celebrate acceptance. In healthy, infection-free couples, swallowing vaginal fluids is generally safe. For many women, this can feel like profound acceptance, a signal of closeness rather than judgment. If it's not for you, communicate that tenderly. Consent and comfort go both ways. Here's the bigger message. You are not too old for desire. Passion doesn't retire, it matures. Trust doesn't expire, it deepens with care. If you've carried quiet fears, set them down. If you've been embarrassed to ask, know that thousands of men share these questions. You are not strange. You are not alone. When you bring science, respect, and compassion to your intimacy, you don't just protect health, you nurture connection. That's how intimacy stays joyful at every age. So, is it safe to swallow vaginal fluids when both partners are healthy and infection-free? Yes. Is variation normal? Absolutely. The true secret is bigger than biology. It's communication, trust, and kindness in action. If this helped, give the video a like so more men can learn without shame. Subscribe for weekly guidance on men's vitality, intimacy, and everyday habits that rebuild confidence. And drop a comment with your city or country. We'd love to welcome you properly. Remember this: Age is not the end of vitality. Every small, wise choice in your health, in your habits, and in how gently you care for your partner brings back freedom, confidence, and joy. Your health fuels your confidence strengthens your connection, and genuine passion has no expiration date.